All right, welcome back to Bayou Time. I'm Jason. The gate phone lines are open, 879-1231. We're talking about a large amount of topics here tonight on the program. Open topics, if you will. Behind me, we have the Wall Street graphic up there because of the stock market rising over 400 points today, or increasing over 400 points today. And last week it was plummeting, so a bit of a change there. So we opened up that for a topic. We've also talked about the copper theft that's been going on around the area. Lady called in to mention several stories and reports out there about individuals stealing the copper from air conditioning units. So if you'd like to comment on any of those subjects, 879-1231. Let's go back to the phone lines. Hello, welcome to Bayou Time.
Hey, Jason, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Just, taking it easy, do a little walking, I have to cool down and stuff.
All right.
And I got a question for you. That first man you came on air, by kids and stuff, if you got two kids, okay? And if you got two kids and your kids getting government check off of you, if you got kids being taken away from you, and the people got your kids, your parents want to see your kids, what you gonna do about it? You want to see your kids, you're there. When people got your kids, what you gonna do?
I'm not sure if you follow me. I'm not sure if I'm following you or if we're on a different page here. I recall the first caller called in, and what his position was that if somebody cannot support themselves and they're being supported by the government, basically what he was saying is they don't need to be having more kids since if they can't support themselves. And he said he was in support of a senator's bill which would basically require that woman go through a procedure to where she could no longer have children, a procedure that may be able to be reversed, tubal ligation. But that was his point, and his limit that he posed was 2. I'm not sure if I'm following what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I love my kid. I got 2 kids. Okay. I got the daughter and I got the son.
All right.
Okay. There's one of them is 18 years old and the other one is 17 years old.
All right.
And I love my kids a lot. My wife, my wife loves my kids and she loves my son. Mm-hmm. But the idea is when we call them up, right now I don't know where my kids at because when I call my kids and stuff, she tells me, "Oh, you got the wrong number. Oh, your kids are not talking to you." I want to find out what I need to do. See my kids and stuff because with the idea she's running away from our kids.
So you want to try to locate your adult child?
Yes.
Well, I mean, all you could do is once they're an adult, you really don't have any control over them at that point in time, as cruel as that may seem since you've brought them into this world. But once they reach an age of majority, they're kind of free to go as they please, even if it's against our wishes. Unless they're doing something criminal to you, then really all you could do, I guess, if you really wanted to find your child would be to hire somebody who could help you look for them.
Okay. Well, like I said, I love my kids. My wife loves my kids and stuff. She had my kids and stuff. It's hurting her and hurting me and stuff. We want to go see our kids, and now she moving out of town and stuff.
So you want to go see your grandkids?
Yeah, my kids, yeah.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Well, like I said, I love our kids and stuff. We want to go see them and stuff, but she not make an effort to let us to see our kids. She telling our kids we don't love them. We do love them and stuff,
Wait, are these adult kids you're talking about?
Yeah, they're 18 years old. My daughter is 18 years old, and my son is 17 years old.
All right, and you don't know where they are at?
We don't know exactly where they're at. But see, we call it. My wife called her nanny up, Fran, And she told my wife, Clarence, Dad, don't tell us where she's going at.
Hmm. Well, it sounds like you have an unfortunate family issue there that can only be resolved through speaking with your children, because they seem to be of age to where, unfortunately, they can do that at this point in time.
Yeah.
We wish you well.
All right, well, like I said, you know, I'm glad I talked to you about this and stuff. You know, like I said, we need to come up with that, you know, let us see our kids and stuff, you know, quit run away from us. We would like to talk to them and stuff, let them know we out there loving them.
All right.
You know?
Well, maybe they recognize your voice and they'll give you a call.
Well, like I said, I want them. They got our number. I want them to call us, let us know we still love them. You know.
Yes, sir.
You know, that's all I want to know.
Yes, sir. Well, good luck to you and your wife.
All right, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, 879-1231 if you'd like to get involved. Hello, welcome to Bayou Time. You're on the air.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you tonight?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Doing good. Congratulations on the baby.
Thank you again.
Whether I should say this or not, on the copper theft, the air conditioner thing,
Yeah.
it would seem to me if the thief had access, you can, if they can get to your meter, they know what they're doing, they can disconnect all electricity going into your house.
Probably, yeah.
Then if they can get to your the connection to your meter.
Mm-hmm. Then they could cut the power. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You disconnect everything from the outside.
Okay.
If they can get to it.
If they can get to it and they know what they're doing, I'm sure there is a way. Yeah.
Unlike the poor devil who electrocuted himself.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you, are you seeing any problems in your neighborhood or any reports of your neighborhood of people stealing, you know, scrap or, you know, things out of the backyard or parts from an air conditioner, anything like that?
Actually, the last concern we had on our street was a guy they picked up for stealing mail.
Oh.
Stealing mail out of mailboxes in the southern part of the Lafourche Parish.
Okay.
So we have a different little crime.
Yeah, it's a little different. Yes. Well, some criminals do different things.
Different things.
That's right. All right.
Have you tried singing to your baby?
Well, of course I've tried singing to my baby.
How about the Lafourche, how about putting on the Lafourche Parish Council, or would you consider that child abuse?
Huh?
No, to get the baby to go to sleep.
To sing to your baby?
No, I said to get the baby to go to sleep at night.
Oh, I didn't see it. What happened?
No, I said to get the baby to go sleep at night.
Oh, you're saying let them watch the
Rerun of
Lafourche Parish Council meeting. Okay.
Or would you consider that child abuse?
Okay. Thank you for the call.
Have a good night.
All right. Okay. Well, there are some things that may put you and I to sleep, but I don't know if it'll work for a newborn, but I appreciate the humor. And hopefully the people on the council do as well. All right. Hello. Welcome to Bayou Time. Yes.
Yeah, commenting about the scrapping.
Yes, sir.
I just remodeled my house, and I put a toilet, a stove, stainless steel sink, and a roll of copper wire, plus some little pieces of wire on my porch.
Okay. On your
Somebody,
porch.
I went to home. I'm from Golden Meadow.
All right.
Went to home. When I came back, it was all gone.
Well, clearly somebody stole it because it's not abandoned if it's under your porch.
No, it's on my porch.
Yeah.
Now, at the same time, I went and showed some people interested in opening a plant down in the area, so I went and showed them. I got permission at a store owner, a closed down grocery store. Well, we went in there, we parked, and they went in the building and said, "Man, this is really nice. This is what we're looking for, They came back out. They said, "We can't take it." So why? There's not a wire left in this building.
Huh.
They had gone and stripped that huge supermarket, stripped every wire out of it.
Wow.
Okay. I've got a solution to the problem.
All right. What's that?
If the parish would license these scrappers and Make the scrapyards do what the pawn shops do. Make them record who they got the stuff from. Now, you wouldn't want somebody that generated their own scrap not to be able to sell it. But pile it up in your yard and get these scrappers to come bid on it.
If you, let me ask you this. The only reason I ask is because, you know, before I had an elderly aunt that had recently died, but before she had passed away, you know, myself and several family members, she would collect cans for extra money. So, you know, we'd all bring cans to her house from the camp and whatnot. And at some point in time when she accumulated enough, we would take them to a local scrap yard for her, you know, load them in my truck, and we would take them there to get her some extra money. But if I recall right, when I did go over there, they would take down some information from you whenever you would go over there. Now that was just to recycle aluminum cans, if you will. But you could see the line of cars, you know, the junkers, if you will, that just had all kinds of stuff in the back of their trucks. I mean, apparently a lot of people do that, and I understand some people do it legitimately, but some are doing it to support other addictive habits.
But, I mean, if they want to get a handle on it, they'd have to do it that way, because I personally had, I just put a new set of tires on my truck, and I was following this truck. I mean, they come in out of Port Fourchon all the time, loaded down with probably 3 times more weight than they should be carrying.
Okay.
And a piece of angle line flew out of that truck, and I got a blowout. Tire couldn't be fixed. Those tires were $1,200 for that set.
Well,
okay.
Seems like they should be responsible for that.
And another, yeah, but you got a blown out tire, you can't catch them.
Well, that's right.
And
that's
the
one
vehicle's
thing.
tilted so much to the down in the back, you can't see their license plate.
Right.
I talked to another guy. He was going in his motorhome on Highway 90, and a piece of pipe flew out one of those things, and he hit it. Did almost, I think, $3,000 or $4,000 worth of damage on his motorhome.
Wow.
I mean, they need to get a handle on this stuff because it's getting worse and worse.
So what's your solution for the parish to try to get a handle on it?
Parish would license the scrappers. They would pay a license, and they would go to the, you know, the designated scrap yards.
All right.
And then the scrap yard would record what they bring in.
I see.
And if you generated your own scraps, like the aluminum cans or something like that.
Yeah, in other words, just like if you go fishing, you have to have a fishing license, or if you shrimp,
Right.
you have to go get a shrimping license.
You would,
You
if you
think
generate
they should
your
do
own
this?
scrap,
Okay.
then you could get these licensed scrappers to come bid on what you've got in the yard.
All right.
But that way, you know, you can also make it where if they get caught with an overloaded trailer more than twice or something like that, then they would lose their license. They would have to have the proper equipment to haul the stuff to the scrapyard. Because you can get some people killed with those, you know, those rigs I see on the road.
Well, that's an interesting point you have, and maybe a good solution. And thank you for calling.
All right, thank you, Jim.
All right, it's an interesting point. I guess, you know, if you make them have it, then you'll still probably have somebody who will go scrap and then give the material to the licensed scrapper, who will then go sell it to the scrapyard. But that may be a way that you could at least try, like the caller said, get a handle on the situation. And you know, if you have any other suggestions, 879-1231. We do need to take another short break. Phone lines are all let's see, they're all taken at this point in time. 879-1231 if you'd like to get involved later on.